It's early August at the St. Cloud State University campus. Classes haven't started yet, but inside the fieldhouse, the main floor has been taken over by 4-Hers. They've brought with them an assortment of clever contraptions, also known as Rube Goldberg machines.
The Engineering Design Challenge is a program designed for young people in grades 3 through 12. It's based off of creating something called a Rube Goldberg machine, which is a machine that is a complex contraption that solves a simple problem.
Scattered throughout the designs are many familiar characters.
Well, our theme this year in 2019 is for a superhero to save the planet, and their machine has to remove pollution from water and put it in the appropriate container.
Our hero is Paul Bunyan. We're from Minnesota, and we're like, Paul Bunyan's the biggest hero around here.
Micro.
Recyclops.
We decided to add multiple superheroes.
So we have Paul Bunyan being our hero, and he went on a little vacation, a well-needed vacation.
And then the villain's Waste Woman. She shoots straws out of her hands.
Iron Man is coming down the first one. Black Widow's coming down the second after Iron Man hits her.
He comes back from his vacation and sees that a logging company came in and cut down all of the trees and didn't replant any of them.
Adult Captain America is kind of like our supervillain, and then the other superheroes are part of our Silk superhero gang.
And then a fishing company came in at the same time and stole all of the fish out of the lake. So Paul Bunyan's mission is to replant the forest and put more fish into the lake.
Now in its 5th year, the program has over 50 teams statewide, with close to 300 youth participants.
We used to do a showcase challenge at the Minnesota State Fair every year, but as you can see from behind me, we outgrew the capacity for our 4-H building.
Jacob and his team from Watonwan County demonstrated their elaborate cube design.
It takes a bottle cap, a piece of plastic out of our ocean, and puts it in a recycling bin.
At the beginning, there's the inclined plane, and then there's another inclined plane. And then it goes into a third inclined plane. And then it goes into a pulley that triggers a mousetrap. And then after that, it goes into like a dump truck that leads it all the way to a recycling plant.
Our design is, to help Thor, our superhero, save its planet, and by putting garbage in the hand and flinging it in the nets, and we're pretending water's around it.
What we did was get fake curly pondweed, which is the invasive species that we have in our lake, and what we do is have a magnet that lifts it out.
It recycles the ping pong balls.
The designs are very elaborate. Now, it's only limited by their imagination, and it's really fantastic to see the problem solving and the creativity. That's the other great thing about the Engineering Design Challenge. The Engineering Design Challenge teaches what we call 21st century skills, which is the young people work together to problem solve. They work on communication, decision making. We work to develop the skills that they're going to need when they enter the workforce, and then tie STEM into those characteristics and those skills.
There's a lot of team building. They did simple machines, and they learned about velocity and energy transfers and types of energy.
Kinetic energy. So like when a ball is on a ramp and it's just sitting there, right, it would be potential energy. And then when it starts moving, it would be kinetic energy. I love science, so I love the physics in it. So physics.
My family runs a family farm, and then my parents and my grandparents run a trucking company. So I'm going to try and incorporate engineering as much as I can into farming and trucking.
I always ask young people what you learned from this experience, and when you hear a young person tell you, oh, Now that I've been in Engineering Design Challenge experience, I'm really interested in science, or I didn't know what engineering was, and now I'm interested in learning more about that. Then for me, we've completed our goal and what we're trying to do.